work. Let's see if That's what's happening YouTube. So the upcoming video I'm going to do is my Triumph Scrambler. It hasn't gotten much love in the past year, probably. So much so that I went to start it this morning because I was going to take it up for coffee, and it wouldn't start. The battery was dead. So I plugged it into the battery tender for a bit, and she started up. And you know, it's funny. You get spoiled by big bikes, and I'm back to where I was. Let's see if we can get the chat working. Live chat. Here we go. It's weird. You can never see the chat. I need to have multiple devices. So anyways, I took the Triumph out. Now, I rode that bike up to Alaska a few years ago. It was best ever. Greatest trip I ever did. And it was because of the bike. It was because it wasn't meant to do that. So it's weird because you got this. I've had so many big bikes that are super capable bikes, and then you ride this thing that has no power. It's kind of heavy for the size. It's 535 pounds. It's a fat pig of a bike. It's slow. It doesn't have anti-lock brakes. It doesn't have rain mode. And here we are. Hell of a storm. I think this is right though. Maybe it is. For some reason I thought this was a size on. The 700 or the 1200, which Tenere? I like the looks of the 700, but if we're going to be honest, I probably wouldn't go with a 700. If I was going to go with a smaller bike, I would go with a 690. KTM 690 would be my choice. But I got rid of the 450, right? So I don't know. I like the big bike. I don't really want to do gnarly single track crap anymore because I ride 95% of the time solo, so I got to go to work the next day. But yes, I do like the Tenere 700. It's weird riding this bike because you're like fully aware of there's no safety net with that bike. It's just raw motorcycle. So decided to stop in here and have safety beers. What's crazy is it hasn't rained here in a long time, so you can just see the white layer of oil. And it's interesting because the bike, I can break the rear tire loose at will. That's a little unsettling. That bike. So, I've spent a lot of time in the rain on that motorcycle. It's weird. Maybe it's the tires. Or the tires. Get a haircut, babe. LVC, yeah. Yes. But you know what? If the KTM becomes unreliable, and I gotta admit, this is my third KTM, and I don't know. Yamahas are typically the most reliable bike. It's true. But then again, I've put 15,000 miles on this little Triumph, and everybody said it was the most unreliable thing in all the land, so I don't know. I don't know. and I have to be honest with myself, right? I like to think it's going to be around forever. It won't be. It won't be. And especially, it'll be just like the BMW. The BMW is probably one of my most favorite bikes I've ever had, and it's no longer with us because it became unreliable. So you're right, though. I don't trust the 1290 because it's an Austrian gambler bike. But I also had the Honda. The Honda was quite reliable and boring. See, sometimes reliability equals boring. And you can't get you can hardly find a Tenere 700 right now. Doing YouTube live. I always get funny looks because people think I'm talking to my helmet. You're cut off. You're talking to your helmet. This is where we're at right now. Local place. Pretty good. Really good beers. They've got really good beers here. But you find one you really like, and it won't be there next week. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to do a little quick impromptu video. I don't have my GoPro set up on the new helmet yet, so working on that, getting them. We're gonna do a different setup with the microphone and all that. Gonna try to interconnect it with the Cardo so you can get multiple bikes in there. But I'll do the walk around video later, finish editing it, and yeah, it's good to be back on that little scrambler. You know, I mean, it's weird. You know, it sits for months at a time, and then you. My helmet is named Wilson, actually. You just named my helmet Wilson. Now we're gonna get a copyright strike. Oh my word. We're definitely getting a copyright strike. All right, guys. Adios.